How did you kind of take in what happened yesterday over at Hauser, and I guess, what did that mean to see this community kind of come together again?
Yeah, I mean, you knew the community come together. We've been through a lot here. We're a pretty adverse group here in Tallahassee, and I think that the situation is not something you can prepare for. But I mean, I think from hurricanes to tornadoes to just anything that comes through, I mean, we rally around it, and people always help people. That's just what we do. Whether someone needs something cut down at a house, or someone's going through something, or someone passes away. I mean, I think this community is so great, wrapping our arms around it, and just really thankful for the people, and we celebrate the people. And so, knowing that was put together in a matter of minutes, and how many people showed up, and to honor those that have passed and to honor those that have helped. I mean, it's super special. That makes this place so great. Yeah.
When that tragedy happened, how did you address it with your team? Just how did you guys navigate that day and the days after?
Yeah. I think you want to keep some sort of normalcy. You want to recognize that. I think for us, we have this really cool bubble. You live in this little sports world, and we're in our little softball bubble, and it's always so great, and we love it. And sometimes the outside world kicks in, and you have to talk about that. Life is life. And I think the one thing about teams is, like a family, you're together. And so to be separate in those moments and not be able to get together. So we definitely got together as a team and did our normalcy and had some talks, and everyone's going to handle adversity different, death different, situations different. So we had to give grace for that part of it. And we have a lot of support here that can help us. But then just, make sure that we can keep our mental health in a good spot. And that's for us running around a softball field and, trying to enjoy each other. And so I think we tried to balance both those at the same time, while knowing what the community's going through, but also knowing that sports does bring a lot of people together. And I think we like to celebrate each other. And I think that's what baseball did for a lot of people yesterday. So, yeah. So good team talk, but then, individual talks at the same time too. It's just everyone's in a little different spot with it. But I think we're in a good spot. And again, the resources that have been given out to us and our players have been tremendous.
What do you remember about that incident? Like, what were you when it all happened?
I was in the office. We had some players down the field hitting. We had the sound system check going. There was quite a bit going on here. And then, we could hear the sirens, and we got the announcement, and, right away you could hear over the loudspeakers. So it was instant to get inside and take care of it. So I just went outside, pulled everyone in, and we sat inside here until we kind of really could grasp what was going on, and I think we had good communication from our athletic director. I mean, it was just good communication in general. And then it was a little bit of wait and see, which of course is normal. There's people taking over and doing what needs to do for safety, and that was the whole thing. So we were here for 3 hours, and a couple of our players were in Tully, and we knew where everyone was at. We have a good communication with our system, with our team too, on that side of it. So, and instantly to the families, kids are safe. We got everyone checked in. We're in a good spot. And then, so yeah, then it was 3 hours of eating the candy here and hanging out and trying to figure out what, because, crazy, right? It's kind of like in the middle of the day, you didn't really have lunch planned, just some little things. And, can we run to our cars? And then when we got the all clear to go, and then started really getting the weight of the heaviness and the reports and that stuff, I think that's when the conversations started coming through. But yeah, but we were all here together.
The fact that this was in the middle of the day, was that the biggest difference between this and Strozier?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they're all just so unique incidences, it's just, I think Strozier, Ellie was here then, it's just, the times have changed, and I don't know how to get into all that stuff, it's tough. So many of these kids that are here have gone through it in so many other schools and so many other environments. So they've got some triggers coming with them, so everyone's handling things different as the eras go on. So it's just, I think I just try to go back to the human kindness side of it, and just, I'm not going to judge anyone and how they're dealing with stuff. And, and you just got to make sure that, human beings are human beings, and we've got to help them get through it. And that's just how we take our team and we talk to our team and try to be good for our community, and the community's great to us. So, yeah.
With the cancellation of senior weekend, are you going to try to do something for that group?
Yeah, so we've been working on today, which I'll tell the seniors in our meeting today, but we're going to do on Wednesday the 30th, we're going to do a senior fan day. And do kind of a little bit baseball, but it's not going to be a game, obviously. So we're going to create skills challenge, maybe a little home run derby, you know, how many ground balls can you field, bring some fans in, like make it a really fun, festive day and give the chance. The seniors really want to thank the fans, you know, and in postseason, it's become such a neutral environment, you can't really be about that. So we want to create a moment to do something fun and play some softball and cheer a little bit, but at the same time, you know, have a moment to thank the 9 seniors for everything they've done, and that our seniors be able to thank the fans at the same time. So we're going to get that out later today, that we're going to do that, and hopefully we can get some people to come out and celebrate a little bit. Yeah.
So I guess you had to coordinate with Georgia Tech as well.
Yeah.
Were they already here? Or?
They were an hour on the road. So right when we had the warnings go out, we texted them because they were supposed to practice that evening. So I said, like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to practice. I had no idea that, you know, things would be canceled. Of course, we don't really know what was going to go on in general, but and then when we got the call that everything was canceled, they were about an hour on the road and turned around. Yeah. So.
Oh, so they just turned around. They didn't make shit. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I went back. Yeah.
I guess you won't know until the first inning, but where do you think you guys are going to fall on the rust spectrum, I guess, after not playing a series?
Yeah, so we've, again, just trying to do normalcy, right? You're in this world that, like, a little upside down, and then you're like, man, we can't be off for 10 days, right? We've got to kind of keep ourselves in a good spot. So we've tried to keep the load, you know, double days going, did a Friday, Saturday double day, did some scrimmaging. Obviously enjoyed Easter and did some Easter stuff, took the day off, and then got back into normal prep this week. And so, yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. You know, it's out of our control. So we did the best we could, and we just got to go forward, and it is what it is. So I think we'll go a little live today again, just to feel that. So, and then we're going against a really scrappy Louisville team, and, you know, and to finish out with Vautech, who's a great program too. So like, we're going to be pushed to the test a little bit, but this is why you start in September. And the whole season's a bit about a peace mantra, you know, be at peace at the end of the day. So when you can just get rid of the things that are out of your control and just be peace at how you're preparing, that's all you can do. And I think our team has done a really good job of that.
Are the Cardinals a small ball team? Is it fair to kind of describe them that way?
I would say scrappy, very scrappy, run the bases. They push the defenses a lot. So yeah, you know, they do the short game mixed in there quite a bit, but they also try to run and really push the hit and runs and the pushing of the bases. So we've talked a lot about that part of it, yeah. And then you turn into a Vautech, who's the home run hitting team. So you got 2 different aspects that you're kind of prepping for on the road, you know, so we'll be on the road for the next 3 weeks, yeah.
So, Coach, you gave McKenna a start in the last series, but only a couple innings. Are you just trying to ease her into it, or just trying to
Same game plan we've had the whole time. We have 6 really good pitchers, and we're just trying to make sure that we have good matchups and keeping people in a healthy spot. So, yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you.